So you've already learned about how wavelength or color of light can affect photosynthesis, and that green's not an ideal color, but the blues and violets and red are. We're also going to look at other effects like temperature, the intensity of light, and carbon dioxide, how those three things affect photosynthesis. So when we look at what factors can affect photosynthesis, let's look back at the equation from before. Obviously you need carbon dioxide to have photosynthesis. So if there's more carbon dioxide, you're going to have more photosynthesis. The more light you have and the more intensity, typically the more photosynthesis. The other thing to keep in mind is that a lot of times chemical reactions occur a little bit better when the temperature is warm. However, if you get too hot a temperature, then proteins can denature, and that's not a good thing, and that will stop good stuff from going on. So let's take a look at how these might look on a graph here, and we'll get a good feel for these three different reactants and factors. So first of all here, you can see that as light intensity increases, so does the rate of photosynthesis, but eventually it levels off. You get too much light, the plant just can't process it all. The same is true for carbon dioxide. You add more and more carbon dioxide, rate of photosynthesis goes up, but eventually you get to a point where only so much carbon dioxide can get in the bottom part of the leaves, or those stomata that are in the bottom of the leaves. And then likewise with temperature, you've got a maximum temperature here, probably around 30 degrees Celsius. And any more than that, and proteins start to get denatured, and it doesn't function very well. And any lower than that, then it's too cold. And you can think of, just like when you refrigerate things, chemical reactions tend to be a lot slower when it's cold, which is why you put plants in the fridge so that they don't decay as quickly. So for both light intensity and carbon dioxide, they peak up real quick and then level off. And for temperature, you've kind of got this bell-shaped curve with a maximum around 30, maybe 35 degrees Celsius, depending on what plant species you have. So those are three of the main factors that affect photosynthesis.